This next little project is just to free up the clutch. It's completely stuck. I suspect that the plates have just simply stuck together. They look like they might be in decent condition. I'm not sure until we get them out. As you can see, just some interesting pieces to this bike. Well, number one, it should be a relatively straightforward job because the primary covers off and we don't necessarily need to move foot pegs or brake pedals out of the way. So that's great. We're just going to take the springs out, the cups, have a look, see what they look like. I'll remove this center nut. We'll pull out the push rod, see what that looks like. And then have you noticed that the basket itself has been drilled at some point? I don't think I've seen one of those before. So again, for lightning, looks terrific, very impressive. So I'll try and clean that all up. I'm hoping not to take the basket out at all. I think this is as far as I want to go because it's going to be a full rebuild at some point, so it's just to kind of get the clutch working. I wouldn't mind running and riding it up and down the street a couple of times before I give it back to the owner. So that's my goal anyway. So let's see what we can do with this. This has been a super interesting bike to work on. Even this plate you see has been drilled out for lightning as well, and you can see signs of that evident elsewhere on the bike. So obviously it was built for speed, maybe not for looks, although I think once cleaned up and tidied up a bit, this could look absolutely magnificent. I already checked, and these clutch nuts, they don't have the little notch on the underside to retain the spring, so these springs are coming out very easily. Well, there's a start. See how they're stuck together? That's just the first two. Wow, they're really stuck together and they're very, very rusty. So that's all the plates out, and I've given the basket and surrounding primary case a bit of a tidy up. As you can see, some of the splines are pretty notched. Not so bad, but possibly some drag as a result of that, but I think they'll be fine for now. I'll let the owner know, and that's something he'll want to watch out for when he starts putting the bike back together again.